Hello, my name is Clare Merrigan, and this is my personality psychology presentation. For the first question, it is, what is personality? I would say that there is a lot of different angles that you could look at this question, different ways that you could answer it. You could look at it from a philosophical standpoint and start getting into religion, souls, are we reborn after death? But that is just a question that, from that standpoint, isn't going to be able to be answered at all in any type of format that is going to be based on anything that we are going to be able to draw any other conclusions from that's going to be useful in any way. So I think you have to look at it from a scientific standpoint. And from a scientific standpoint, I would say that personality is the pattern of human behavior and the reason behind this behavior. Question 2, how do we know personality exists? We know personality exists because the word individuals exist. We think that everyone would agree that people are all very different. That's why the word individuals exists. We aren't all the same people that come from the same mold. We all have different reactions to situations, different likes, different dislikes. There's a reason that there are so many different career paths, because we all enjoy different things. We all are good at different things. And if you don't believe in personality and you don't believe in individuality, then I really don't understand what you could possibly think people are. Do you think we're all the same people? Do you think that you would be the same as like Trump or Hitler or Britney Spears? Like, just look at those people and how vastly different they are, and it's because of the existence of personality. Question 3, why is it important we incorporate scientific personality psychology into our understanding of behavior? This goes back to my first answer to what is personality. We kind of need to look at personality psychology from a scientific standpoint, because we need to look at like facts, actually patterns in behavior, patterns in people, so we can be able to use that in different areas. For example, you can might be able to take a quiz online that will give you some insight into what career path might be good for you. I know jobs have you take personality tests to kind of see like what would be good when you're working with each other as a team. And that dating, we watched a YouTube video on how dating websites use a formula of personality psychology. It talks about like compatibility of people with different personality types and personality traits, because we need to have something that is based on hard facts so it can be useful in society. You don't want to just have these blank answers that are philosophical that you just like pull from the sky that aren't able to be incorporated in any way in the world because they're just so like loosey-goosey. Question 4, as opposed to what most of our society does, why does scientific personality psychology not use types to place individuals into categories? I think this is, for me at least, it was straightforward, because let's say that there is 5 types of personality traits. How can you possibly think that you either just have this personality trait or you don't? Then there would only be, I think, 25 possible combinations. So then there's only 25 type of people in this world. And in different situations, we're able to act in different ways, feel different ways. We might feel more introverted in a big group, but we might feel extroverted in small groups. If you're having a good day, if you're having a bad day, may affect what your personality is like. It's just so multifaceted that you can't simplify it into just having this personality trait or not having it. People are so complex that you don't want to just put them in a pigeonhole, because that's just so limiting. I think that we've kind of like learned that in society with like sexuality. Like, it's not always you're just like, everyone's not just straight, not everyone's gay. Sometimes there's in between. Same thing with gender. It's just, I think in general nothing's just black and white. 5, if you could know one aspect, trait, etc., personality in other people and could not know anything else about the personality, what would it be and why? I would want to know whether the person contains a pattern of contamination or redemption. And I would want to know this because I think that people that have the pattern of redemption in their life story, if they would tell you a life story, then they are more fun people to be around. You're going to be able to grow as a person around them. They're going to be more uplifting and they're going to see the positive side of the situation, while someone that has a pattern of contamination, when you go through an experience with them, they're going to be sitting there focusing on the negative part of the situation in a way, I think, dragging you down. And I think that people you're around do rub off on you. And I think if you're around people that have the pattern of redemption, then that's going to wear off on you, and you're going to be able to become a more positive person and kind of have that pattern in your thinking and behavior. That is all the questions. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a great summer.